Okay, let's see. No, please don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel.
Whoever said that sequels are not good is wrong, because today we are gonna review Scream 2 from 1997. So sit back, grab a drink, grab a snack, bring your family, your friends, your enemies, any kind of person, or by yourself, that's totally fine. And just relax. Welcome back to another video here on this channel, Royal Horror.
Jungle of love.
As you can already tell, I'm still wearing this shirt because, come on, I have to keep it because I'm just reviewing an amazing franchise. And what we're gonna do is, like I did on my first review from Scream from 1996, I will link the link over here. We're gonna talk about some good aspects, some negative aspects, and at the end of the video I'm gonna give my grade to this movie, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so one of the good aspects about this film is once again the cast. I think the characters on this movie, they're also very funny, they also feel connected, they feel mature, and that's another aspect that I liked about this film. This film feels more mature, more grown up, and I love that. Sidney Prescott is once again doing an amazing job on this movie, and I think Sidney Prescott is a great character from the sequel. Of course, she's still the protagonist and she knows how to deliver this, and I love that. Now, another good thing that I loved from this movie, and this is quite controversial, and is that the opening scene at the cinemas, I prefer that one than the one from Scream 1. And the main reason is because I just felt more connected, because of course we all love going to cinemas, even though right now we can't, but I just loved the whole stop creation, and I would love to be in an experience like that. The first one is still a classic and I will always love it. Another good aspect from this film is that the killer reveal, because I did not expect Mrs. Loomis to be the killer, and I love that because I did not see it coming at all. To be honest, the first time that I watched this, I just didn't know who the killer was, and I really got shocked and surprised with Mrs. Loomis being the killer, and I love that. Another good aspect from Scream 2 is the whole Stab and Scream connection. I loved how they managed to create a Stab being expired of Sidney Prescott, because that happens in actual real life movies, getting inspired by actual events. Now, before we go to the negative parts of the Scream 2, don't forget to follow me on my social media. Let's interact. I love to do horror edits, horror posters, and in general I love to interact with the horror community, so don't forget at the end of this video to hit the follow button, because I would really appreciate that. Now, some negative aspects from this film is that Dewey, I didn't like him at all on this film. I think he was very annoying. Another mistake that this movie made, and I think many horror fans are gonna agree with me, is that why did this film kill Randy? Just why? This character was so enjoyable to watch, he was so funny, and I think he was the character that many horror fans felt connected with. And we're gonna get to that as well in Scream 4, and I think you know which character I'm talking about. But yeah, I think they shouldn't have killed Randy, because I think he was a very strong and well done character, should have survived. Which brings me to the next mistake that I think this movie made, and I think is killing Sissy, the character from Sarah Mitchell. I think, to be honest, we all love Sarah Mitchell because she's such a horror icon. And I think they had so much potential to this character. I think they shouldn't have killed her straight away, because you don't really get to know her in this movie. You just get to see it for 5 minutes at the classroom, and after that she gets killed. And she has a great chase scene, don't get me wrong, I loved her whole chase scene, but I would have preferred to see this character throughout the whole movie. But maybe, on my opinion, I think Sarah Mitchell was very busy filming I Know What You Did Last Summer, which brings me to another mistake that I think this movie made, and it's again the kills. Scream 2 doesn't have too many kills, and I think, like I said on the first Scream review, I think they should have created Ghostface killing just random people for no reason, because he just wants to get revenge and catch seen this attention. Just in general, I think the Scream 2 is a very strong sequel. I didn't find many mistakes. If you find more mistakes, let me know in the comments. I would love to read them. But just in overall, I will give the Scream 2 a grade of 8 out of 10. Don't forget to subscribe, give a like, and leave your comment on the section below. I would love to read your opinions about the Scream 2. Let me know what you think, and I will see you on the next review of Scream 3, which is gonna be quite controversial because this movie, many people love it and many people hate it, and I'm like in the middle of both, but more like liking it. We're gonna get to that in the Scream 3 review, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.